Hail and welcome to Cory's Quick Reviews. Renfield of 2023, of course, starring Nicolas Cage, Nicholas Hoult, and Awkwafina, was actually a surprisingly good movie. Overall entertainment value sits at about a 7 out of 10, meaning I would watch it again and might recommend it to friends. If you're into vampire movies, though, this one hits at about a 6 out of 10 and doesn't really give you the horror feeling that you would expect from a Dracula story, but it didn't really take away from the movie. As an action movie, this one really shone through as a 7 out of 10 because of its dependence on incredibly violent action and scenes that reminded me, honestly, of like Mortal Kombat with fatalities and craziness that's going on. It was pretty good. The gore and effects were really well done. They did a great mix of practical effects along with CG and special effects. The musical score was pretty good. All in all, the acting gets it an 8 out of 10 on the acting scale anyway, with the small exception of Awkwafina herself. I don't understand what she was trying to do in this show, but honestly, it was not acting. It was, as her name suggests, awkward as hell. I don't honestly think that she was a good fit for the role, regardless of whether it was all purposefully done the way it was or not. Awkwafina definitely took away from this movie, but Nicolas Cage delivered 100% as Dracula, and of course Nicholas Hoult did a great job. I do wish he would be in some more stronger, non-cowardice roles, but overall, he did pretty well in this movie as Renfield. The writing was, I'll say, mediocre. Total 6 out of 10 on the writing scale. Wasn't that great. But it was still engaging and more entertaining than most of the garbage we've been getting. That being said, the directing gets about a 7 out of 10. It was average for what you'd expect in today's world. And if we're being honest, there are some small changes I personally would have made. No spoilers in this review, by the way. But all in all, this was a good movie. It provided me with a good, hour and a half of entertainment. I engaged with most of the characters. The bad guys way more so than Awkwafina. But all in all, Renfield was well done. I will watch it again, and I would absolutely recommend that you guys watch this if you're in for some gory comedy, because on the comedy scale, it also hits fairly high at a 7 out of 10. It had some great humor. It didn't rely too much on slapstick. It wasn't forced humor a lot of the time. Awkwafina did deliver some funny moments, but it was mostly because of a guy named Kyle. Go watch the movie and figure that out. That being said, let's check out the chat. Hail to my friends, Vince Womack, One Man Show. Oh, Vince Womack and One Man Show. Thank you guys for catching this. Vince Womack says, if it's Mortal Kombat, the games and not the movies. Yes, it does very much hit with the games. X-ray fatalities and everything. Vince Womack also says he's never heard anything positive about Awkwafina. And honestly, that's not surprising, and I don't expect you to. Awkwafina, as I said, was the worst part of this entire movie, but that's because it was awkward to watch. It was really hard to watch her, but Nicholas Hoult and Nicolas Cage really delivered in this, as did the other cast members, specifically Ben Schwartz as Teddy Lobo. I thought he did a great job selling the part, and all in all, he did a fantastic job. That being said, I will recommend this for other people to watch. And on top of that, if you have a Prime membership, it's totally just worth the couple hours of downtime. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching Cory's quick review of Renfield. Stay sexy, don't get murdered, and as always, have a wonderful time. Bye-bye.